Good morning. As you can see, it is the greatest time of year. Go the Blues. It's also another big day, possibly a bigger day, even though it's one of my favourite days of the year. This little munchkin is the big 10 months old today. Check out her get up. Whoop, where'd Stevie go? There she is. So as you can tell, she's stoked as well. We're in our home state. Well, your honorary home state kid. Unfortunately, she was born in Queensland, didn't have a choice. But I wasn't, and she's my daughter and a legend, so of course she'll go for the Blues. I'll see how long I can keep this beanie on today. I get really hot really quick. But isn't she just adorable? We've got, yeah, there'll be lots of photos and videos and stuff coming of Stevie today because she's 10 months old. We're going to do some more exploring, aren't we, around the Broken Hill township and area. So it's going to be an exciting day. And then tonight we are booked in at the Broken Hill pub for Origin. Hey, Sweet Pea McGee. Hey. She's too busy checking everything out, aren't you? Yeah. She's excited. Game 1, Blue victory. All right. We'll just wait for Nana now. Hey, we'll wait for Nana now. And then we'll head off. And I'll check in when we're at our next destination and our next little attraction. Woohoo! We're heading to the Living Desert Sculptures as well as their Flora and Fauna exhibition. I'm just going to show you a bit of the scenery because it's actually quite pretty. Definitely outback. We're at the Broken Hill Sculptures. Here is the information on it. If you press pause, you can finish reading all of that. I'll take you up the walk now. The gates close at 6, so it opens at 8:30, closes at 6. Here you go. What a view. What a cracking view. Here you go. It is windy at the top. Look at the view. How beautiful. Yes, it's quite windy at the top and a little bit chilly. So if you're going to come up here at this time of year, which is June, rug up. Oh wow, look at the detail, that's so cool. You can see like, it looks like a crow, eagle possibly there, kangaroo, hand up the top, a star, a couple of stars. The more you look, the more you see. Little feet there. Oh, how cute. This is the back of the bride. You've got the emu, the hand that you couldn't see from the front. You can actually walk up a little bit to this one. And then you can actually walk up a little bit further onto this rocky outcrop here. Get an absolute cracking view. It's beautiful. Beautiful. And that's the campsite down there, star view. You'd definitely be seeing the stars out here. Wow. There'd be no light pollution at all up here. Whew. Windy, so excuse the wind noise. I apologise, but I can't really help it, unfortunately. The moon goddess. This is, I think, one of the most notable ones. It's the one you see a lot of pictures of. Wow. It's pretty cool. It's absolutely beautiful up here. I'd love to camp up here for a night, it'd be unreal. Oh, there you go. Sundown Geodetic Station. I'm not walking on it. I'm going to show you what's on top. So you can get the full appreciation of it. Whew. That wind is rather chilly, tell you what. Oh wow, they've got like a little gecko. Is that kangaroo, emu, hands? Oh, an Indigenous or First Nations person with a boomerang and a spear. That's cool. Goanna. I believe these are the kangaroo ones. Bird, emu, star, I'm not too sure, but stars. Could be another goanna. I thought it might have been a gecko. Oh, and the snake on top. How cool is that? Wow. That's awesome. What's the circle represent? Oh, there's a foot. Again, the more you look, the more you see. That's awesome. Nice bench so you can sit and enjoy the view. Probably not today. Maybe in the middle of the day up here would be beautiful and warm, but it's early morning. It's a bit chilly. Might need a little bit more. The eye. It's a horse. It's bridle. Nostril. Again, the more you look, the more you see. And we're back to the start. There you have it. We've come down to the next part, being where the flora sanctuary is. But we noticed near the picnic area there was an Aboriginal etching. So we're just going to go check it out. Because I reckon it's going to look pretty awesome. There's the this is the area surrounding the walkway. What a pretty little spot. There you have it, the Aboriginal etching. The engraved circles are 30,000 or believed to be 30,000 years old. Give you another last look at the awesome landscape. Absolutely love it here. So when you come to the flora section of the park, they have toilets up the back there, picnic areas, they've got barbies here, undercover tables, chairs, everything you need to have a little picnic lunch. And you'd be crazy not to come and visit. It's absolutely stunning out here. Don't touch the fences, they're electrified. The Living Desert, John Simmons Flora and Fauna Sanctuary. Try and find some of those ovens if we can. If we can't, that's fine too. If you can see any, drop it in the comments below. I'll have a look and see. It's a shame that the erosion has brought them back to the surface. But you do wonder. It'd be cool if we got a glimpse of one. Oh, I wonder if in there in that scrub, just there's a bit of a hole there. I don't know. Could just be part of that water course. But here we are at the Living Desert Flora and Fauna Sanctuary. He's made out of sandstone, I presume. Yeah. Oh, cool. Oh, wow. Gives you a little display so you can see. How pretty. Could you imagine being here at the right season, which I'm going to presume is spring, to see that come alive? Ooh. You got your bird's nests, birds, frillneck, the old, I'm not sure what they're called, little nubtail there. I'll have to check. Cool little display here to have a look and have a read. And then you can go up, do the walk and check out the sheltered microenvironments. Just popped into White Rocks Reserve. You can either hit it up on the way out to the sculptures or the way back in. We've done it on the way back in. It's right on the edge of town, so it's not far at all. There you go. There's a bit of info on it, so pause if you'd like. And then I'll take you up top. Now the pathway up to where the battle took place between two Turks and the volunteer riflemen. And if you have a look at that train that they fired upon, it's just an open train. So, very lucky only 4 people were killed. 7 were injured, but it's insane. Absolute insanity. This is the site of the picnic train ambush attack. As you can see, it was the 1st of January 1915 that the 2 Afghans who were flying the Turkish flag shot up a picnic train. And this thing was packed. 4 dead, 7 wounded. Crazy that that's all that was wounded. because they were jammed in there like sardines. And as you can see, it's open top. It's one of the old coal wagons. They just actually banged some bench seats in there. Everyone sat there and made a day of it, and it was like a big to-do, and then, yeah, it got shut up. There it is. So here's all the white rocks are actually quartz. There you go. Wow, it is. Lots of quartz. There's the regeneration reserve. So this is where we are. That's pretty cool. They've got a green belt that surrounds the entire town because they used all of the original vegetation for fuel in the early operations of the mines, and then they got huge dust storms and massive wind erosion, and then they planted a green belt. That's fantastic. There you go. These white rocks are the outcrops of quartz. The quartz was dissolved by hot fluids circulating the surrounding meta-sediments and redeposited in a fracture. There you go. It's a geotrail. Quartz and meta-sediments White Rocks Reserve. There you go. That's cool. Wow. It's pretty awesome. I have never seen so much quartz in one area in my whole life. Wow. There you go. That's unreal. So that's what was used on the attack of the picnic train in 1915. So one of the Turks, Gul Muhammad, was an ice cream vendor. He had the Turkish flag affixed to it, and Mullah Abdullah was the other bloke. And they fired upon innocents, killed 4, wounded 7. Look at all that quartz. It's everywhere. It's crazy. I've never seen so much in one spot in my life. There you go. White Rocks Reserve. Worth it. Worth the look. Worth reading up on the battle on the 1st of January 1915. The battle. The slaughter of innocents, perhaps, maybe. Yeah. Whoops, sorry. Worth the trip. Now we're off to another one of Broken Hill's many attractions. And then the distillery. I'm excited. See you then. And this is what we're checking out now. Oh, wow. Wow. And this is just as you walk in the door. There's going to be a lot to see and do. Hey, Bubby. So this is the location of the station. Gosh, they have some old stuff. They've done well to preserve it all. We haven't even gone outside yet. More melons. Oh, that's a cool little depiction.
Is this your first bird? Excuse me, birds lady?
Yes.
Is this your first
Yes.
entrance?
Yeah.
Would you like a tour?
Oh yeah, that'd be fantastic.
What I generally do is give you what I call a reasonably quick overview.
Yeah.
Then you come back and have a look at what interests you.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic. Yeah, absolutely.
The Sylvan Tramway Company was so called because in the day, governments were the only ones allowed to own railways. And this was a privately run railway, mainly because we wanted to smelt out all our ore in Port Pirie, which geographically 1400 k's east coast, about 450 k's down at Port Pirie. Bit of a no-brainer really. But New South Wales wouldn't build a narrow gauge line in New South Wales to hook up South Australia's narrow gauge going down to Port Pirie. Nor would they allow South Australia to pay for and build a line into Broken Hill. The private company was formed in 1885. And just as a little bit of a side, many of these gentlemen that formed this company were the founding members of BHP. The station itself, I'll show you just back here. We've got the original station was a wood and iron construction, and then in about 1885 this building was completed. So they actually picked the old building up and put it up where Woolworths is now and used it as a temporary station. Then after this was completed, they left it there, and that became the library for the company and the club rooms for the employees, which they had about 300 or 400 employees. The building here, 1905, it cost £2,500, which is equivalent to around about $3.5 to $4 million. When you think it, they're earning about, you might be able to tell me here, about $5 when. Yeah. That was a considerable amount of money, or 50 cents.
Oh no, I know what $5 is, yeah.
The luggage room here, there's your usual luggage, a lot of the lights from the railways. Hat boxes here, apart from this one, which an elderly lady told me that it was a washing machine. And they said we had one exactly like that, and they said we used to had a couple of kids, we used to bath the kids, put the water on the back of the sulky,
and then wash.
2/3 full of water, bath the kids, then put the detergent in, put all the clothes in, take them to school.
Shake it about.
Time you got home, the washing was done. And then they'd put all the water on the plants after.
What were you going to say about that little case, then?
That was the sort of case I went to school with first.
It's an old Dodge. It was mainly for the executives of the rail car, but it used to take the pay and all those type of things out to the gangers. Has a hydraulic ram underneath, so when you wanted to go back home, you pick her up, turn her around, slide it down, back you go. This room we're going into next is our mineral collection, and it's the only thing the museum's ever bought. It's Tess Alfonsi's mineral collection, and Tess was one of Australia's first female mine owners. And she's world renowned for a donation she made to NASA of this ore. This is called Birrell. Birrell Street.
Okay.
Birrell. Or when it's refined, beryllium. And we're looking at the crystals in the rock here. There. You can see the yellowy type of things. There. You can this one here. You can see them all through here. There. Just as a interest value, about $20,000. It is very rare. In fact, when they were doing the Apollo missions, this was the only place in the world they could find it that at least was friendly to America. I don't know about the rest of the world.
So what do they use it for then?
Yep, I'm on to that. It's lighter, half the weight of aluminium.
Wow, okay.
Very light, very strong, and extremely high melting temperature. And it was the heat shield on the Apollo missions.
There it is. It's a Birrell.
G'day, mate.
Moved from around the rock now.
Yeah, yeah. You can see all these. There's a big one, like the one that was in the rock there.
Yep.
And there's the Birrell Cross. Now that was taken out of the ground like that. But Tess, as I said, donated it to NASA, and she said, "I'll have a coin."
Wow.
There's the coin,
Wow.
made out of beryllium,
Yeah.
and it's an Apollo 11 coin,
Yeah.
and a pure disc, and a citation from the US government thanking her for a donation.
Wow.
Her mine was called the Triple Chance Mine.
That's incredible. So this is the cross one that was actually of beryl that came out of the ground like that.
It's a silicate ring.
As the cross. No, the cross is the beryl.
Yeah.
But that's how it was dug out perfectly like that. Have a look at this one. It's actually little squares. You can see it. So that's what they're mining currently. And then if you come down here and you look at the ore of lead, it's little cubes. So that you can actually see it. It looks like
Oh, yeah. But what's that?
See what they use it for?
it's lead and zinc ore. So it's a mixture of lead and zinc ore.
Lead and zinc mixture.
Well, yeah.
And what's it on there now?
Ore of lead. Ore of lead. Just read it, it'll be easier. But you see how it's in little squares? There you go, and that's what it comes out like. Huh.
Yes, excuse me.
Maybe.
Our newest exhibit opened on the 16th of March, 19.
Joyland. Looks like fun.
And I've just cleaned it this morning.
Haha, that's cool. Oh, look at the old roller skates.
Righto, this was called Joyland. It was come about because their dad didn't want them to work on the mine. Find interesting. I said, look, you're happy to see you great. You know, well, they jumped at it.
Yeah.
She donated all of this,
Oh, wow.
a third of the shed. And this was all in 3 shipping containers. With no instructions. As in the original horses there, 1920s. These are 1930s horses. And a smaller version here. But the horses are from a company in England called Roebuck and Son.
Oh, have a look at this little
They're
fella.
all individually made. These horses here, see, mouth open, ears back, quite aggressive, not getting on. So they have to order more with their heads down. Hence
Oh,
these
these ones.
what's in the box. Never actually found. No.
How is it powered?
It had a 4 with an engine out here. I believe the engine is down the machinery restoration place, and the organ.
Yeah,
well,
it's
no,
the
I
original
stand
music
corrected.
sheet.
There we go. The gates.
Yeah.
That's the original gates. So I'm learning about history because I was going to take these, rub them all back, make new spindles for the here, and then, no. Just strip it down. It's not going to deteriorate.
Yeah.
Preserve. Leave it as it is. And there is a gate within a gate here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there is too, yeah. Little door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The footy boots, Aussie rules football boots. We know that because you've still got
The studs on them.
marks were. And they play roller hockey,
Oh, cool.
dancing for the ladies, and these were your hire skates that you used to go down and strap onto your shoe, and they're brand new.
Wow.
They were wrapped up in 1940 newspaper, so they're at least that old. I only spoke 1940 because that's what we're sure of, but I'd suggest they're older than that. Then when they weren't using them, they wrapped them up and put them aside. But they're all wrapped up in 1940 newspaper.
Did you keep the newspaper?
No. Oh, well, it could be in the archives.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, sure, sorry. Greyhound track here. It's the only thing they used to bet on. And it was the closest part of the dog to the back line there. You can see the line over there. Like at the moment, 12 would win it because his tail is closest to the line. Because these would go around 30 or 40 times. You'd never keep up with them.
No.
So it was just a winner take all, type thing, or you used to bet on which dog. It actually still works. You've got a bike chain there, and you just pull it and let it go. These are is a knock 'em downs.
Yep.
The clowns are an Australian invention. They're not popular anywhere else in the world. They took them to England, America, and New Zealand. Moderately successful in New Zealand, not a goer in England or America.
It's amazing that they're popular. They're ugly looking things.
Chocolate wheel here. You can imagine. Yeah, oh yes. And then you have the outdoor
Wow,
cinema,
they're not scary at all.
indoor cinema, which is huge. And then all this.
Yeah, that's what nightmares are made of.
All right, let's go for the.
You cheeky little cheeky.
Yeah, if you like the original signal in 1888.
Wow.
And they're all on home signal now because they're not going anywhere.
Fair enough.
This train was built in 1937.
Oh,
It
wow.
was one of the very earliest diesels in Australia. In fact, when they had big coal strike, this was the only train running. Because it didn't need coal.
Yeah.
It was a set of 4, and to my knowledge, this is by far the most intact. They're strewn all over the country and all in different states that we've had. But this is pretty much as it was. The only part of the train we don't have here is another baggage car, which is up North Mine. Now, these 2 engines were where the original engines were. The other half was baggage. The original engines were 750 horsepower engines, and they're both called Hale and Wolf engines, which is the same company as the Titanic engines. Its cruising speed was 130 kilometres an hour. This is in 1937.
37, yeah.
It didn't finish running to 89. Air conditioning, the first air-conditioned train in the British Empire.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Made in Sydney.
Oh!
And even where these slats are here, they were oil coolers. So the whole, you walk inside the engine, basically. But it's, when you walk through this train, you can easily forget how old it is because it was ahead of its time. It was treated as that. It was quite futuristic, you know.
Reminds me of the old Mary Rattler up in Queensland, the Mary Valley Rattler. You can open your windows and put your head out.
Hello.
You're right, Nimna. You do. Try.
Doing the garnet, Bubba. With your little new teethy poking through.
Those knobs, are they to put the seat back?
No,
Very
yes,
odd.
they are.
Yeah.
Yes, and these ones here to actually turn
To
around.
rotate them, yeah.
Yeah, it is quite a procedure to rotate them around. It also has got double glazed windows, which is again 1937. It's pretty well out there. And nothing has been done to this train.
Get out of the way, hey? Oh wow. Ice drinking water in cups. A little porthole. Here's the kitchen. Oops. Wow, look at the cookers. Oh wow, look at the old school looks.
I'd say 2.
Wow, is that all?
2 and an assistant. Obviously all heating up that end. All refrigeration down this end.
Yeah.
And all the meals were cooked on the train. When you come to the dining car, of course the ladies would have their money in purses and things like that. That's for your handbag. And this is for the men's hat.
Oh, yes, of course.
Because they'd all wear hats. I can remember a silver service. I can remember I reflect on this now. I had a big heavy crystal ornament here. And I'm sure it was to hold the thing down. Because you used to rock around it. And now I reflect on it, I think that's what it was for. But silver service, and you had a waiter. This was first class. Waiter, bow tie, vest.
Wow.
Ordered at the table. Or you had the choice option of having it brought to your chair. Yeah, it was just a blue train of the day. 1937. This is the explosive box or detonators, and they were used if the train broke down. The guardsmen would walk up 4 k's up the road, 4 miles back in those days, and lay detonators on the track.
Oh, so that a train couldn't come the other way.
Well, you'd get the signal. You'd go over it, four blasts, bang, 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 bang.
Right.
Whoa.
Stop.
Slow down. That was the first safety device. The original safety device was this one. This is the staff. And if you haven't got the staff, you cannot go on the line.
Oh, yes.
We're talking about pre-communication. I'll be mouse right here. There we go. Right. You can't open the box without that staff. Right. And this is the paperwork where the driver and the guard had to fill it out. He was given instructions that you are the only person you can only give this staff to so and so at the other end. This was between Broken Hill and Kinnelon, 50 k's. Right? So then there'd be another train waiting there. You'd hand the staff to him. He would open his box, the paperwork identified coming back. So there's no doubt that was the only train on that line, single line. Then they went to telephone. Before radio communications, and along the railway line always had a single wire telephone, open wire. So what you do, you get your extension pole, hook your phone onto there, and hook it over the telephone line. Hello, we're broken down at so and so. So those are the 3 safety devices. So behind you there is the safe. The Broken Hill Park, and the business people, this is a long range commuter train. It stopped at every station, and much to my horror, it still works. Because I was doing this up, and I had some tools here. I thought I better not leave them. I'll just lift that up, and you've got a metal base there. I'll just put them in there and close it down. Through the mechanisms of the safe and down the bottom. Oh my God! Through where they used to at the.
They're still in there.
Had to break in from the back and get them out. But we have people still try it out. A phone's gone down there. You know, I'll hide it. You know, well.
I know I'm tempted to do it just as.
All right. And that's the Silver City Common. Yeah, last train I can tell you about, you can walk through the other one. This is Sam.
Sam.
Sam, the only male train we have, I've been told by the drivers. Because all the others, you had to look after them and treat them very specially.
Yeah.
Where Sam, you just got in and press the button. Away he went, top speed of 12 mile an hour. But he'll pull over 2,000 tonnes.
Wow.
And it will run on standard and narrow gauge.
Oh, that was excellent. Yeah, thank you so much.
These carriages here, they're, we used to change trains at Tarawi down in South Australia from narrow gauge onto broad gauge. And we brought these up here. They never ran here, but they're broad gauge carriages and they're Queen Victoria carriages, all around 1900.
Oh, wow.
I do this because I love to do it. All right. Good.
Oh, thank you very much. That was amazing. Yeah, that was excellent. Well, that was absolutely That was excellent. Yeah, the impromptu tour. Check it out, it's really, really good. And if you happen to be here at the same time old mate is, yeah, he's a wealth of knowledge. It's absolutely incredible. Yep. What do you think, little miss? Oh, Monday moonshine. Hee. So we're going to try the Outback, the Remembrance. I wonder what Outback moonshine tastes like. How cool. I like it. Alright kid, let's go out and get ready. We are at the Broken Hill Gin Distillery and we have 3 to try from. We have the Far West Gin, it's 40%. It's boasting undeniable citrus, definitive floral notes with a strong juniper foundation. Our Far West Gin will leave a lasting impression. I'm going to say that's like the super gin, like that's like what gin tastes like. Remembrance, it's 45% alcohol, created with a nod to our Anzacs, lest we forget. With rosemary as the signature botanical of this juniper forward gin. It delights the senses with lasting flavours. And then there's the Outback Gin. It's 60% alcohol. A citrus forward with Australian botanics, fresh ginger for a little something extra, and ever so slightly matured in our Chardonnay barrel. So we were told to go from left to right to squeeze the lime and the lemon in it, but then just to plonk the orange in the gin. So we're going to give it a go. All right, we're going to have the first taste of the Far West Gin. Yeah, right. Oh, it's actually not as horrible as that first gin we tried at the other place. It's gin, but it's drinkable gin. You want to have a taste?
Bad taste, that one.
Yeah, it's actually, it's drinkable, isn't it? Yeah, it's not bad. Can I have another sip? Yeah, I could drink that. That's nice. And straight with just a squirt of lime. Sorry. Do you want the last little bit? Let's heat Nana up. Her lips are turning blue. Which, perfect because it's origin time, baby! Yeah! Alright, now we've got the Remembrance Gin. And we go with a squirt of lemon in it. And Stevie's cracking it because Nana won't allow her to come near the gin. These are the juiciest limes and lemons I've had for a long time. No sookie bub. Look at the face on it. Look at the face on it. Oh, darling girl.
I'm sorry, but you can't have a drink of that. Give it the wine.
Come on. All right. Nana's a bully. The Remembrance Gin with some lemon. I don't know if that would be... They're both good. Hang on, we got to film Mum's reaction.
At 40%, those got those other botanicals more so than this one.
Hey. I actually thought the first one would be so ginny that'd be
Yeah,
horrid.
yeah.
Are you going to have any of the more of
You
it?
can have more of that.
Okay. Nana's eating the lemon because she's weird. It has no taste buds. It's got something to it. That might be the lemon even.
Bloody taste.
No, it's got something there. Rosemary maybe. Yeah, the first one's delicious. Do you want any more? I don't mind that. I don't mind either of them actually. And you just plonk it in, yeah. So now we've got the Outback strength, and Nana has put in the orange, and now she's going to have a go.
Swirl around.
Go on, Mum. Have the first sip. I want to see the face on it.
This is the strongest one.
Yep, 60%. And if she falls off her chair, that's why.
Should have said it. I thought I took too big a swig of that. Because I thought it was going to give me the taste like this one.
Oh, God, I'm going to die. How's your water? All right, give me a taste.
Oh, God.
Now we're both going to die. All right. 60% Outback gin. I can't. I gotta stop laughing. Okay, all right. Oh, that is 60% Outback. Oh, that's in your face.
Isn't it?
You
can't
can
taste anything.
You can.
Can't.
You can taste. It's matured in a Chardonnay barrel. You can taste.
Oh, excuse me.
You can taste that. Here we go. She's having another go.
That's gin. That's all I can say about that one.
Hey, Mum used to live at Gin.
Yeah, true.
All right, I'll have another last sip of it if that's all right.
I'll bring up something on my chest.
Oh, it does put some. Oh, yeah, it's definitely 60% alcohol. So Mum will have the 60% alcohol soaked orange. Hey, darling. Do you want to eat the lime? All right, well, so that was the gin tastings.
Yeah, so
There you go. Beautiful.